Okay. Hey, YouTubers, and welcome to episode 2 of Card Sharks, where we're going to start the game. Alright, so we're going to kick off the show with cutting the deck for both of you. Our champion, Dontae, he has no dollars, but he's hoping to win some dollars today. What number you want to use to cut the deck between 1 and 52?
30.
What is it?
30.
30. And playing on Dontae is Eric Lima, a number between 1 and 52, to cut the deck for $1 million card sharks.
6.
Oh, right in the middle.
6 right in the middle. Okay, y'all ready to start card sharks?
You want me to announce it too, Rodney?
You don't have to. Really, the game does it.
Alright?
Yeah. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Aces are high, deuces are low. Play your cards right and win the dough on Card Sharks. And now, here's your host, Ricky Lake.
Thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks. It should be a great night. Now let's get to the cards.
And we got the cards.
Feel the cards.
The red cards will be played by Dontae, and the blue cards will be played by Eric. And here are our card sharkers
Match with these two Card Sharks.
for over $1 million we're shooting for. Alright, Dontae, you are a champion. You didn't win anything the last time. Are you hoping to win something today?
Yes, I am.
Well, good luck to you. And playing Dontae is Eric.
Hello.
Are you anxious at facing Dontae?
Do this. I'm ready for this.
Alright, well, we're going to do the best 2 out of 3 game. Whoever wins 2 out of 3 matches will win $10,000. And then we'll use that $10,000 to go to the money cards where you can win over $1 million.
You're ready.
Alright, so we're going to start the first question with Dontae because he's the champion. So, here it is. We surveyed 100 people and we asked them, have you ever been bitten by a dog? How many people out of 100 said that they have been bitten by a dog?
I would say 7.
70?
Yes.
He says 70 people out of 100 have been bitten by a dog. Alright, Eric, is that number higher or lower than 70?
I never been bitten by a dog, but I came close to it with my own dog. Because I was trying to pet him in the nose. He does not like that.
Right.
So it depends on how you treat the dog and all.
Yes.
So that could be if you treat him with love and respect and care, and they won't be vicious enough. I'm gonna say that number could be a little bit lower.
A little lower. Okay, if it is lower, you'll get to play the cards, Eric. If it's not lower, if it's 70 or higher, then Dontae will play the cards. And on my version, I know on the show, if you get it right, they don't give you a bonus, man. On my version, if you get it right on the nose, I'll give you $5,000, okay?
Alright, cool.
Alright, so, Dontae said 70, Eric said lower. The actual number of people that said that they have been bitten by a dog is 39. It is lower, much lower. Good job, Eric. Alright, Eric, you have a 5 showing. You can choose to keep that card or you can change it. What do you want to do?
Let's change that card. I want to improve.
Alright, the 5 becomes, number 5. Now you have to play off of it.
Okay, let's go with the odds higher.
Higher than a 5. It's an 8.
Ooh, let's see. Let's freeze on the 8.
Freezing on 8. I want to remind the audience, you can keep on running the board as long as you're right. We're calling the cards. If you call the cards wrong, you have to go all the way back to your base card. He froze, so that protects his position and keep Dontae away from his cards. So this is the next question. Eric, here it is.
Mhm.
We surveyed 100 women over the age of 65.
Good Lord.
Yeah, over the age of 65. All these women are single and dating. And we asked them, before you accept a marriage proposal, would you ask your children's permission? How many senior citizen women said that they would ask for their children's permission?
That is an interesting question there, Rodney.
Mhm.
I think they're old enough to make their own decisions, and I think the children could be adults in this situation by now. They could probably be concerned about their parents' well-being. I'm going to have to go with the middle of the road number on this one. I have to go with 55 on this one.
Going 55, okay. All right, Dontae, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 55?
Higher.
Higher than 55. All right, the actual number of the actual number of senior citizen women that said they would ask their children's permission before they get married is 16. It is not higher, it's lower.
Okay.
Man.
16. All right, Eric, you have that 8 showing. You can change it if you want to, or you can...
Rodney, gotta change that 8.
All right, when you win the question, you can change that base card. The 8 becomes a 4, better.
Higher.
Higher than a 4. It's a 10.
Let's go with the odds. Let's try lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 9.
Ooh, let's freeze on the 9.
One card away from winning game 1. And this question goes to Dontae. Dontae, we asked 100 married women. Have you ever told your kid to eat something because it's good for him, even though the very thought of it makes you gag? How many women said that they have done that?
Everyone says broccoli is good for you. Everyone knows that. I don't eat broccoli, so...
Well, I'm going to read the question to you again, Dontae. We asked 100 married women, have you ever told your kid to eat something because it's good for him, even though the very thought of it makes you gag? There's no broccoli in this question. Just food, okay?
Just food.
Yeah. How many women said they have?
All right. I'll say 60.
You're going with 60. All right. Do you believe that number is actual number is higher or lower than 60, Eric?
I think so, these married women are pretty smart, and so if they believe something is good for their kids, they'll probably try to convince their kids to eat it. But it's something that make them gag. I don't know. It depends on how the mother feels about the food that they want their kids to eat. So I have to go a little bit lower on that one, though.
A little lower than 60? Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of women that said have you to eat something because it's good for them is 45. It is lower. Nicely done, Eric. All right, Eric, you have that 9 showing. What do you think about that 9?
I gotta change it. Change it.
The 9 becomes a jack. Call it right and win game 1.
Lower.
For the first game, lower than a jack. No, it's an ace, and that means Dontae, you get a free shot at the cards. You have a 4 showing. You have to play it. Higher than a 4. No, it's a 3. And this is the 4th and final question. This is a sudden death question, so that means somebody must win on this play of the cards. So control is critical. Eric, here's your question. We asked 100 U.S. congressmen in Washington, D.C., do you believe most of what you read in the newspapers? How many congressmen said that they do believe most of what they read in the newspaper?
I believe it's a high number. When it's reported in the newspaper, it has to be a high. It's got to be a majority of it. So I'm going to have to go with 75.
75. Okay, 75 of the congressmen said that they do believe of what they read in the newspaper. Dontae, higher or lower than 75?
Lower.
Going lower. All right, this is important decision, here it is. The actual number of congressmen that said that they do believe or most what they read is 90 is now though is higher. All right, Eric, now you have an important decision. You have that jack showing. You can choose to keep control. If you want to, you can change the card or leave the card there and play it yourself. Or, if you want to, you can force Dontae to play his 4. He does not have the power to change that 4. He must go all the way to win game 1. What do you want to do? Do you want to keep control or pass it to Dontae?
I'm going to pass to Dontae. He's got more cards to deal with than I do, so pass.
All right. Dontae, you have to go all the way. If you
All right,
flip,
higher.
all right, if you flip over all 4 cards and you're correct, you'll win game 1. Higher than a 4 is a 5. Continue.
Higher.
Higher than a 5 is a king. Continue.
Lower.
Lower than a king is a jack. Continue.
Lower.
For the first game, lower than a jack. You did it, Dontae.
I didn't think that was going to happen.
Good comeback, Dontae. That was a good comeback. So that's game 1 won by Dontae. Well, Eric, you need this game to stick around. But we got the cards reset for game number 2. And this first question goes to Dontae. Here it is. Dontae, we found 100 kids who come from a family with at least 10 children and asked them, if you could, would you like to be an only child? How many kids from large families said they would like to be an only child?
All right, I'm going to go back to the middle, number 50.
He's going 50. All right, Eric, higher or lower than 50? The number of kids from large families that they said that they would like to be an only child.
Wow. Oh, boy. There are days that, sometimes I wish I was an only child, but, I haven't had any of those issues as of late, but, well, it all depends. I'm going to have to go a little bit higher than that.
A little higher than 50. All right, let's check it out. The actual number of kids from large families that said they would like to be an only child is 10. It's not higher, it's lower. Interesting. All right, Dontae, you have that 3 showing. Do you want to keep that 3 or you want to change it?
Don't change it. We're going higher.
Higher than a 3. It's an ace. Lower than an ace. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. It's a 9.
Lower.
All right, if you're right on this card, you will win the $10,000 to use to go for a potential $1 million. If you're wrong, you go all the way back to your 3. Lower than 9? No! And Eric, how you feel now, Eric?
I'm feeling relieved I get to play.
Yeah, so you got a good card though, too.
Worry about changing it since I didn't win the question. I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a jack.
I'm going to go lower.
Lower than a jack. No, you go back 2. Okay, no progress, so we're going to go on to another question. Goes to you, Eric. Eric, we asked 100 married men, have you ever packed up and gone home to your mother? How many married men said they have?
Ooh, that would be a very, very, very low number because I don't think any grown up, unless it's for a specific reason, or not. So I'm going to say that we have a very low number, 15.
Going 15, okay, Eric. And Dontae, what do you think? Higher or lower than 15?
Higher.
Higher than 15. All right, that's an interesting thing. I did go. I'll say this. I went home to my mother about a couple of times during my marriage. Yes, I did. So, yeah. But we'll see what they say. The actual number of married men said that they have gone home, packed up, and gone home to their mother is 1. Only 1. So it's not higher, it's lower. So that goes to you, Eric. Eric, you have that too. What do you think?
Let's keep that 2 and go higher.
All right, higher than a 2. It's an 8.
Ooh, shoot. Let's go higher than the 8.
Taking a chance. Higher than the 8. No, it's a 7. Back to you, Dontae. You have to play off that 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 6.
Higher.
Higher than a 6. No, it's a 5. All right, we go to another high-low question.
Oh, boy.
Dontae, we asked 100 bartenders across the country, have you ever secretly taken a sip of a customer's drink before you served it to him? How many bartenders said that they have taken a drink off of a customer's drink before they served it to them?
Justin will kill me for this 69.
Going 69, okay.
You're lucky Justin left. He would have been ticked off.
Yep. Oh, he was actually mad about that joke?
I don't know. He gets really, every time they get the 69 thing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. What do you think?
All right. Here's the situation. 'Cause I used to work at a restaurant for 15 years, and never worked as a bartender, but, our bartender, when I worked at the restaurant, our bartenders never taken a drink, because the drinking on a job is, probably frowned upon. So, got to go a little lower than that.
Going with a little lower.
A little bit lower, because at the same time, you want to make sure the drink is good enough for the customer to drink.
Okay. All right. So he's going with lower. All right. And then Dontae's going with 69. The actual number of people that said that they have taken a drink, sip a drink from the customer. Let's see how many they have. 11. It is lower. Nicely done, Eric.
Yeah, because drinking on a job is probably frowned upon. That's probably the main reason why. So.
Yep. All right, Eric. You have that 2 showing.
Gotta keep that 2 and go higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a 3.
Gotta go higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a 5.
Gotta go higher.
Higher than a 5. It's a queen.
I'm going lower.
To tie up the match, lower than the queen. No! You're back to your 2. Dontae, you have that 3 showing.
We going higher.
Higher than a 3. It's a queen.
Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 10.
Lower.
Lower than a 10. It's a 5.
Higher.
All right, if it's higher than a 5, you are going to the main cards for a possible $1 million. If it is lower than 5, you go back to your 3. Higher than 5? No!
That's insane.
Guys, I just want to let y'all know. Something. The word is freeze. Okay?
Yeah.
Just to let y'all know. Okay, this is the 4th and final
I know that.
question. Somebody must win on this play of the card, so control is critical. This is to you, Eric.
All right.
Eric, we asked 100 doctors' wives, were you one of your husband's patients before you married him? How many doctors' wives said that they were?
Repeat that question again.
Yes, sir. We asked 100 doctors' wives, were you one of your husband's patients before you married him? How many doctors' wives said they were?
Oh, okay. Well, were they one of husband's patients? It's got to be a very low number. Let's try 10.
Going 10. All right, Dontae, do you believe that number is higher or lower than 10?
Higher.
Higher. All right, this is for control. Actual number of wives that said that they were a patient before they married the doctor was 23. It is higher. Nicely done, Dontae. Now, Dontae, you have a decision to make. You have that 3 showing. You can elect to change that card or keep that card and run the table. Or you can force Eric to play. He has that 2. He cannot change it, but he got a good card. You can keep the control, Dontae, or force Eric to play. What do you want to do?
All right. I'll pass it to Eric.
Passing it to Eric. All right, Eric, you must be right on every card. One mistake, and Dontae goes to the money cards.
All right. This is a must. I got to go higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a 3.
Higher.
Higher than a 3. It's an ace.
Lower.
Lower than an ace. It's a 7. One more.
Ooh, I'm gonna go higher.
If it is higher, you tie up the game and we'll do a tiebreaker. If it is lower, Dontae's going to the main cards. Higher than a 7? No, Dontae's going to the main cards.
Big game.
All right, Eric, thank you for playing Card Sharks, all right?
I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
All right. So, Dontae, you get to go on to play for over $1 million, hopefully. All right, so we're going to go right to the money cards. He is the champion. We're going to give you $10,000 for winning that game to use on the money cards.
All right.
All right, now, you ready to play for over $1 million, $1.6 million?
Yes.
Let's go ahead to the money cards.
I can't wait to see what you do with these money cards. Let's get to it.
All right, now, the $10,000 you won in the game is going to be used to bid on the bottom line, okay? You're going to work your way across the bottom line, predicting whether those cards are higher or lower than the ones that are before it, okay? Once you clear the bottom line, we're going to add $20,000 of new betting money on the middle line, and you must work your way across there, predicting whether those cards are higher or lower than the ones before it. $500 is the minimum bet on each card unless you get to the big bet, in which you must risk half of your money, okay? And to help you out, we give you 3 change cards to use anytime if you get stuck, okay?
Okay.
All right, so Dontae, give me a number between 1 and 52 to cut the deck, and we'll get started.
28.
Going 28. Here we go. Once the cards are set up, we're going to give you your $10,000 from the main game. There it is.
All right.
All right, Dontae, here we go. The first card is an ace.
Oh, all of it low.
All right, he says all of it lower. You cannot lose on this version if it's another ace, okay?
Okay.
Everything lower than an ace. It's a queen. You have $20,000 and a queen. What do you think?
Same thing, all of it lower.
Okay. He's going all of it lower for $40,000. Everything lower than a queen. A 10. You have $40,000 and 10, Dontae.
I'm going to change it with number 2.
All right, he's changing the card with number 2. The 10 becomes an 8. $40,000, Dontae. What do you think?
Screw it, all of it lower.
Dontae, remember what happened on the last episode?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, everything lower than an 8. Good. You have $80,000. Okay, we add another $20,000. You have $100,000, and you're on a new line. You have a 4 right now, and $100,000.
Higher.
Okay, he's going to not change the card. All of it higher than a 4. It's a queen, $200,000.
All right, all of it lower.
You know we haven't seen a king yet. All right, here we go. All right, everything lower than a queen. It's a 10. You have $400,000 and a 10, Dontae.
All right, changing it with number 1.
All right, he's changing the card with number 1. Hopefully this is a good change. The 10 becomes an 8! Everything lower than an ace. No, it's not another ace. Okay, it's another ace. So, okay, now here's the situation now. I know you don't want to change the card.
I understand.
So are you going to, so I know you're not going to change the card. So you must bid at least $200,000, but you can't, what do you want to do, Dontae?
All of it lower.
All right, here we go. He's being all lower. If it's not another ace, you'll have $800,000. Lower than the ace. He has $800,000. All right, Dontae, that was a better outcome. You have you have $800,000. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and face a new opponent. We're gonna take a little break, y'all. When we come back, we'll do another game of Card Sharks. Stick with us.
All right, guys.